Find the radius and perimeter of a circle whose area is 12.32. Now this type of problem I've already discussed, where area is given and you need to find out the perimeter. Okay. Still, let's see this. Given area is 12.32 meter square. Okay, and we know that the area of a circle is pi r square. So therefore, according to the problem, pi r square must be equal to 12.32. Okay, now 12.32, if you see, is a multiple of 11. So it's better to put pi as 22 by 7. So r square is equal to 12.32 divided by pi. Now we put the value of pi as 22 by 7. 12.32 divided by 22 by 7. This comes to 12.32 into 7 divided by 22. Now, as I said just now, that 12.32 is a multiple of 11. So you can cancel 22 with 11, and 12.32 also you can cancel with 11. 11 1, 11 1, and 11 2. Again, 2 will cancel here. You'll get 0.56. So 0.56 into 7 is 3.92. Okay, so r square we are getting as 3.92. So therefore, what is r here? R here is square root of 3.92. Okay, now which can also be written as root over of 392 by 100. Okay, now 392. How do I find out the square root of 3.92? I first write it as a fraction, 392 by 100. And what I do is I try to prime factorize 392. Okay, so you're getting here root over of 2 cube into 7 square divided by 100 can be written as 10 square. So 2 cube in terms of square can be written as 2 square into 7 square into 2 divided by 10 square. So this can be written as root over of, you take the squares together, 2 square into 7 square divided by 10 square, and you take the root 2 separately. That is, you take this part separately and you take this part separately. So what happens? This becomes 2 into 7 and by 10 whole square into root 2, which is simply 2 into 7 divided by 10 into root 2. Now you can cancel here. You get 7 into root 2 divided by 5. Okay. So this is what we are getting the area. Now from here we want to find out the perimeter of the circle. Hence perimeter is equal to 2 pi r. 2 pi r 2 into 22 by 7, and the radius we have just found here, this is meters. 7 root 2 divided by 5. So this 7 will cancel here. Okay, so you get 44 root 2 divided by 5. Okay, now 44 into root 2 is 1.414. In fact, in class 9, you will be expected to remember the value of root 2 and root 3. So that is why I put the value of root 2 as 1.414. So this is 44 into 114. So this comes to 12.44 meters, and that is your perimeter. Okay, as I told you, remember that whenever you want to find from the area, if you want to find out the perimeter, or from the perimeter if you want to find out the area, then you will have to find out the radius first. So if you see, your area was given to me. From the area, I calculated the radius r as 7 root 2 by 5, and whatever radius I got, I put it in the formula for perimeter of the circle, and that's how I got the perimeter of a circle. Okay, in case of the other way around, you will do the same thing. Let us do the next problem. uh, a different type of problem, which is number 6, a type that I gave you in your examination, except that circle was not there. You have to understand the problem first, and then you will have to do your calculation. So let us read the problem and then try to understand first. Problem number 6. A wire is in the form of a semicircle of radius 28 centimeters. It is straightened and bent to form a square. Okay, you see, I've seen copper wires, the one that you strip the wire to in order to repair the fuse. Uh,
Yes,
those
sir.
those wires can be bended. Okay, those wires can be bent, in fact. And what happens is that if you have got a wire of certain length, you bend it in the form of a semicircle. That wire, okay, those copper wires, and then what you do is you untangle the wire, okay, and now you are bending it in the form of a square, the same wire. Okay, the question here is, what is the length of the side of the square? So let's see what it means. So this is your wire. Okay, this is your entire wire that has been made into a semicircle. Okay, now after making a semicircle, I untangle the wire. Okay, I straighten the wire, and what I do is, instead of bending in the form of a semicircle again, I bend it in the form of a square. Okay, now here is the interesting part. Here is what will actually you will be applying. See, whatever the wire is, if this is the length of your wire, okay, suppose the wire is of length L, this wire AB, you are making it in the form of a semicircle. That means the entire length L you are making in the form of a semicircle. That means this length plus this length must be equal to L. All of you agree? Anyone who does not agree? If the wire is of length L, and if I'm making a semicircle out of the wire, that means length of this curved part of the semicircle plus this diameter must be equal to the length of the wire L. That is, the perimeter of the semicircle must be equal to L. Also, when the wire is we are forming in the form of a square, the perimeter of this must be equal to this of this square must also be equal to L. That is sum of this length
Yes, sir.
plus this length plus this length plus this length must give you L. Right? This is the principle that we are going to apply. That length of the wire must be equal to perimeter of the semicircle, and length of the wire must also be equal to perimeter of the square. Okay, so let's write it down so that we remember this. Length of the wire must be equal to perimeter of the semicircle must be equal to perimeter of the square. Okay, so this is what we now this is actually go with the help of this we are going to solve our problem. So let's read once again. A wire is in the form of a semicircle of radius 28 centimeters. So this when this wire is made in the form of a semicircle, I measure this length and I find that the radius is 28 centimeters. Okay, so here R must be equal to 28 centimeters. So what is the perimeter of the semicircle? Formula, if you remember, perimeter of the semicircle R into pi plus 2. Formula, put the value of R. R is 28 given here. So 28 into pi plus 2. Okay. So this is the perimeter of the semicircle. In fact, this is the length of the wire also. 28 into pi plus 2. Okay. So let's put the value and find out the value of this. Put pi as 22 by 7. 28. Now take the LCM. 22 plus 14, which is 28 into 22 plus 14 is 36. Cancel this. You get 4 into 36. Okay. Leave it as it is. We may, uh, if you multiply, you find you can multiply, no problem. But I think without multiplying, it's going to get a little convenient later. So I will not multiply. So I'm getting the perimeter of the semicircle as uh, 4 into 36. This much centimeter. Now see, perimeter of the length of the wire must be equal to perimeter of the semicircle, which I have got 4 into 36. So therefore, length of the wire must be equal to perimeter of the semicircle must be equal to perimeter of the square must be equal to 4 into 36. This is what we have got. Now we see that the perimeter of the square must also be equal to 4 into 36. So if I call each side of the square as A, then what is the perimeter of the square? 4A. That means 4A must be equal to 4 into 36. So I say let each side of the square be of length A. Therefore, perimeter of the square is equal to 4A. And how much have we found the perimeter to be? 4 into 36. So according to the problem, 4A must be equal to 4 into 4 into 36. It means A must be equal to 4 into 36 divided by 4. So clearly 4 and 4 cancel here. I get each side of the square is of length 36 centimeter. And I think that was the question. Yes, find the length of each side of the square. So each side of the square A is equal to 36 centimeter. Clear? We'll move on to the next problem. The next problem is also of a similar type, which is your problem number 8 that we are going to do. Problem number 8. This problem here. A wire, when bent in the form of a square, encloses an area of 992.25 centimeters square. Okay, so you have a wire, copper wire, you are making a square out of it. Once you make a square out of it, you find that the area of this square is how much given? 992.25 centimeter square. Okay, you have made a square out of this copper wire, and you are getting 992.25 as its area. Now the same wire, let's say, let me draw the wire also. This is the wire that you are making a square out of. Say AB is your wire. Say the wire is of length L. Okay, and what happens next is that if the same wire is now bent in the form of a semicircle. Now uh, making a uh, instead of making a square, now I straighten the wire and I make it in the form of a semicircle. So I'm making a semicircle out of this wire. Okay. The question is, what will be the radius of this semicircle? So I need to find out the radius of this semicircle, this length r. Okay. This, and in the previous question, first we were making a semicircle whose perimeter, whose radius was given to you. Okay. In the previous question, first we were making a semicircle and then we were making a square. And here, first we are making a square and then we are making a semicircle. In this case, when we are making a square, we know the area of the square. In the previous question, when we were first making a semicircle, what did we know? We knew the radius of that semicircle, what we were making. So I start by saying, let each side of the square be A. Okay. So if each side of the square is A, what is the area of this square? A square. So A square must be equal to 992.5. So we'll get each side of the square. So let's first find each side of the square. Let the length of each side of the square be A. Therefore, what is the area of the square? Area of the square is A square. And according to the problem, A square must be equal to, area given is 992.25. Okay. So therefore, A is square root of 992.25. Now, we shall proceed to find out the square root of 992.25 by division method. Okay, or what you can do is you can also find it by, you can change this to a fraction and you can find it by prime factorization method also. Okay, better is division method, you will get answer in your one step. Okay, you can, I'm not finding out the square root, I assume you know the method of finding out the square root. You will get the square root of 992.5 to be 31.5 centimeter, say a centimeter. Okay, so this is the value of each side of the square is of length 31.5 centimeters. Okay, now the same wire is being, now if this is if each side of the square is 31.5, then what is the perimeter of the square? Perimeter of the square is 4a, right, which must be equal to length of the wire AB. So therefore length of the wire is equal to perimeter of the square is equal to 4a, is equal to 4 into a, we have found out to be 31.5. Okay, centimeter. Let us not multiply, we'll see if we can make use of this 4 into 31.5. If not later, then we'll multiply. Let us not multiply now. So perimeter of the square we have got, perimeter of the square must be equal to length of the wire. Now this same length AB is being made into a semicircle, right? We are making it into a semicircle. That means the perimeter of the semicircle must be equal to length of the wire, must be equal to perimeter of the square. So length of the wire, like, well, let us first write the perimeter of the semicircle. Perimeter of the semicircle. The formula is, R into pi plus 2. Okay. And according to the problem, length of the wire must be equal to perimeter of the semicircle. And perimeter of length of the wire we have got as 4 into 31.5. And perimeter of the semicircle is R into pi plus 2. So now we shall simply solve to find out the value of R. Put the value of pi as 22/7. So this is what the value of r is. We'll find it out. Cancel with 9. Will this cancel with 9? Yes, this will also cancel. 9, 3, and 9, 5. So 3.5 into 7. So the radius is 3.5 into 7. Comes to 24.5 centimeter. Okay. So this is how we work out this problem. Any questions on this problem? It worked on the same principle. That is, length of the wire must be equal
Yes,
to perimeter of
sir.
the square must be equal to perimeter of the semicircle. Same principle it will work on. Okay. So 8 is done. Now I wish to do number 9. Do we have time? 9:32. Doesn't seem the time is over. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll continue with this question number 9 in the next class.